In this video, I'm going to be showing the process of assembly I carried out for a door frame for a company called Commercial Stone. The frame is a set of toilets. With this set I'm assembling being south. My task was to assemble 6 frames for all the same level south of the building. However, for the video evidence to support my chosen skill of assembly, I will only be assembling 1 frame. Here are the specifications of the job. I will be focusing on the frame type CE. All the dimensions are given on the drawings. Overall, the specifications were 980 in width and 2160 in length. I made sure I kept track of what I was doing throughout for my own personal direction in relation to the door frame itself. The joints of the jambs to the heads are a 45-degree mitre and will be cut on the chop saw. I wrote out a schedule before I began the task to ensure each step was taken for the best possible outcome. Firstly, I took time to obtain the specifications to understand the job. This included the drawings and the cutting sheet, which then helped me choose the correct material, which was ash, which were all over length but machined at 123mm in width and 40mm in thickness. Also taking a lot of measurements and tolerances from the 900 rebate measurements, as I made a jig for when I'm doing the final assemble. Defect checks were also made. 45-degree mitres were safely cut on the chop saw, with tolerances being checked for squareness. After the 45-degree mitres were cut accurately, I took the jambs to the saw, I set up a stop and then cut them to 2190 in length, which were 30mm over length, so they can cut it down on site. The next stage I took was measuring and marking out the 45-degree mitres for the dominoes I am going to fix the angles with, as well as adding an accurate screw countersinks for the predominant fixing. With my ready-made jig, cut at 900 in length, I dry fitted the frame. As I will not be able to access the inside of the frame very well when it is assembled, I sanded the inside faces with a 180 grit because it has already been through the sander already and doesn't need any more than that. With all my equipment obtained, I started the process of assembling the door frame. I used PVA adhesive to fix the dominoes and mitres together for extra support of the frame itself. Required clamping was carried out for squareness. The brace of the frame was attached with the correct details of the job. This helps the spray shop, quality control, transport and site know and understand what the frame is and where it is going. Adjustments were obtained and sanding of the faces were taken. Overall tolerances were made in relation to the specifications and safe storage of the frame was done by 2 of us. When all frames were assembled for level 39, they were then taken down to our spray shop to be stained to match the veneer of the doors. Then finally finishing with a clean down of my tools as well as my work area, all ready for the assembly for the next door frame.